with this, we have several reforms in the education system, and that one of those is the trifocalization of the educational system. And a part of this is the establishment of the Commission on Higher Education to cater to higher education. And it is established through Republic Act number 7722, or the Higher Education Act of 1994. The higher education system in our country is said to be a key player in the education and an integral part of professionally competent, service-oriented, principled, and productive citizens. And with this, we can say that the high-quality teaching staff is considered to be the cornerstone of a successful education system. In the higher education, the faculty members are considered to be the largest human capital resource. And as faculty members of state colleges and universities, we are asked to perform 4 functions such as instruction, research, extension, and production. And from these 4 functions, we are evaluated twice a year. One of the aspects that may affect the performance of the teachers is the teaching load. So, this will refer to the number of hours or units, the number of preparations, class size, area of specialization, and nature of assignment. It was observable that some of the faculty members are given more than 21 units, more than 4 preparations, and additional assignments or designations. Another aspect that the study tried to find out was pertaining to the class program management, which will refer to how faculty resources are being deployed to satisfy the college or the department's obligations. In this aspect, I tried to find out the faculty's official time, the overload, full-time equivalent, distribution of load, as well as the delegation of assignment and designation. The study made use of the descriptive, evaluative, and descriptive normative designs, and I had also the documentary analysis. 234 faculty members from the 5 state universities in the region were the respondents. Those were from Batangas State University, which is the main campus, then Cavite State University, main campus, Laguna State Polytechnic University, main campus, Southern Luzon State University, main campus, and University of Rizal System, Moron campus. The stratified random sampling was utilized, and several statistical tools were used, such as frequency, percentage, documentary analysis, mean, standard deviation, and stepwise regression. The study tried to answer several problems. First, what is the teaching load of the participating SUCs based on the standards of the Commission on Higher Education, and how do they differ? The findings showed that state universities in the region, in terms of the number of hours or units, had 18 to 24 units. In terms of the number of preparation, the finding found out that it was 4 and below. And SUCs had generally had 26 to 50 students per class. So that is the class size. In terms of the teaching load of SUCs based on the CHED standards, it was found out that the teaching load of SUCs A, B, C, and D were within the standards. However, the teaching load of SUC E was found to be lower than the CHED standards, so meaning to say 18 and below. The second problem that the study tried to find out was how do the respondents assess the teaching load based on the following aspects: number of hours, number of preparations, nature of assignment, class size, and area of specialization. The study found out that The teaching load based on the standard of the Commission on Higher Education was highly complied, meaning to say from 61 to 80% compliance. In terms of the area of specialization, nature of assignment, and number of preparation, it was highly compliant too, while number of hours and class size was considered to be compliant, meaning to say it was from 41% to 60% compliance. The third problem that the study tried to find out was what is the extent of the class program management as perceived by the respondents with respect to the distribution of loads, full-time equivalent, overload, delegation of other assignments, and designation, as well as the official time. The findings found out that generally, the SUCs often observed or practiced the class program management. Faculty members' official time was considered to be always observed and practiced, while delegation of assignments or designation, overload, distribution of loads, and full-time equivalent were found to be often observed and practiced by the participating SUCs. The fourth problem that the study tried to find out was pertaining to the performance of the SUCs in the fourfold functions. And it was found out that the faculty respondents performed in the fourfold functions very satisfactorily, as revealed in the overall mean of 8.58 and the standard deviation of 0.81. So you will see here that production got the highest mean, which is 8.74. It is followed by instruction with 8.68, then research 8.49, and extension 8.41. Then the last problem that the study tried to find out was pertaining to which among the factors mentioned above, singly or in combination, predict the performance of the faculty respondents of the different SUCs. Using the regression analysis regarding the performance of the SUC faculty respondents, it was found out that delegation of other assignments or the designation was the lone predictor that affected the performance of the faculty respondents in their fourfold functions, as manifested by the p-value, which is negative 2.724. This negative value implies that if the designation increases, definitely the performance will be affected or decreased. So with the conclusion, the delegation of assignment or designation predicted the performance of the faculty in instruction, research, extension, and production, thereby affecting one function over the other. Then, the study recommended that state universities in the region must strictly comply what is stipulated in the CHED memorandum orders, and the number of units or hours given to faculty members, most specifically to the faculty members having designation and additional assignment, and to part-time faculty members. Another is faculty members should be given a maximum of 3 preparations in order that they can perform their instruction or the fourfold functions effectively. Then, the class size, which is 35, should be strictly followed. 20 students for laboratory courses and a minimum of 10 for specialization should be adhered. Then, there should be annual review and evaluation of the policies of the university in terms of the teaching load, so that we can match continually with the standards of the Commission on Higher Education. Then, aspects in class program management must be reviewed, must be practiced, observed conscientiously, and policies of the university must be reviewed and assessed. Then, performance in the fourfold functions of the faculty should be further enhanced through different motivational strategies, plans, and policies. And lastly, teaching workloads given to faculty members with additional designation or assignments should be reduced to 9 to 12 hours so that the performance of the faculty members concerned will be with excellence and the quality of work and responsibilities will be increased. With that, I would like to say thank you very much. I'm Mercy Grace Isolanda from the Laguna State Polytechnic University, Sinilan Campus, Siniloan, Laguna.